Hello viewers, welcome to Home Tips with Mira. Home Tips with Mira, as you know, is always about DIYs, home tips and home remedies. So today we are talking about organic spices. Spices, we use them to flavor our food from time to time. But what are spices? Spices are aromatic, pungent or sweet seasonings that are obtained from leaves, fruits, flowers and the bark of trees. At times even the roots. They are usually added in smaller quantities and they can be used to preserve our food, to flavor our food, or even to color our food, or to even add sweetness to our food. Okay, so you know, from time to time we go to the market and we see these beautiful women selling spices. At times we don't even know what the spices are and what their names are and what exactly they are meant for. So today on Home Tips, I have with me some spices and I'm going to show you their names, the ones with the local names. I'll just mention them to you and what they can be used for. So let's do a quick turnaround, and when we come back, I'll share more on spices with you. So this spice is known as dawadawa. It is the fermented beans of the African locust beans. Dawadawa has a very unique smell. You know what I'm talking about. This can be used to season soup or stews. Some people also take it raw like this. They just soak it in water to take it to treat their health problems. But if you are going to use it, make sure that the dawadawa you are using is preserved under hygienic conditions, so you don't want to introduce any bacteria into your system whilst taking this as a cure for something else. If you are using dawadawa in your meals, at times it has particles of sand in it, so when you grind it, you have to make sure that you sieve it before you pour it into your soup. Please pour it into your soup or stew when it is almost about done, when it is simmering. Then you can use your dawadawa. Or some people also just prefer to wash it and just crush it like this into their soup or stew. Whenever I use dawadawa and I don't keep the remaining food refrigerated, it usually goes bad the next day. Dawadawa is very high in protein, so as a protein substitute, you can also be using it in your meals. My next spice is Negro pepper. In Twi, it is called huentia, and in Ghana, they call it so. Huentia is used mostly in traditional medicine, and it is also used as a spice to flavor chicken, meat, and even fish. You crush some and you put it on your fish. It is able to cut how the fish smell. And when you use it to spice your chicken, you just love the aroma, and your meat, you just love it. So you can use it in your stews and in your soup as well. And one thing too is that this, a home remedy, if you are coughing, just some mild cough, you can just pick one, pop it into your mouth and chew. You just swallow the water that comes out of it, and then you just throw the chaff away. And this one is very good for babies. You know, when a baby is born and you are trying to wean the baby, or you are introducing solids to your baby apart from the breast milk, when you are preparing the porridge for the baby, you can just crush about 3, put it in the water, let it boil before you use it to do your porridge for your baby. It helps colic in babies. You know, there are times that babies, they'll be turning, their tummy will be aching them and all that. This is able to help treat colic in babies. So if you're a nursing mother and you're trying to wean your baby, introduce huentia into their porridge and you'll be good. You can also crush a handful into your water and be drinking. Just boil your water, put the huentia inside, and then let it cool and be drinking it. It is more like a postpartum tonic that helps to heal your internal sores after delivery. Our next spice is ginger. In Twi, it is kakadru, we all know, and the Gans also call it kakachufa. In Hausa, it is chita, if I'm right. Okay, so the ginger can be used in a raw form or in a powdered form. or you grind it and use it in a paste. So if you have lots of ginger, what you can do is that peel, grind, and then put it in a jar and keep it in your fridge and be using it from time to time. And it can be used to cut the fishy smell. It can be used to season fish as well as meat, and you can use it together with other spices and you still have your perfect taste. You can even use ginger after you are done with your your stew or your soup. You can just put some into it and be consuming. All the spices here contain nutritional benefits and each one is organic, so when you are taking it, be sure to know that what you are consuming is something that will go a long way to help you. You can even do ginger tea. Just crush the ginger, boil it. You can also add like 2 or 3 mintian to it and be drinking it as a tea. It goes a long way and it helps you to reap the maximum nutritional benefit that this rhizome offers. My next spice is the West African black pepper. You can use it to season your meat and your fish. It's a bit spicy. In Twi, it is called surowisa. The Gans call it borie or riedin. The others call it kukuli. And Hausa, it is masoro or masoro. I don't know. I hope I had it right. Okay, so you use it to season your fish and your meat, but use it in moderation. It's a bit hot, and when you bite into it, you can feel the aromatic flavor from it. And with spices, you should explore. So the more you combine 1 or 2 spices and then you taste the flavor of the food, if you are okay with it, just note it down that, okay, so I combined black pepper with ginger and garlic and this is the taste and I love it. So you keep it. You just have to be exploring and know what works best for you. Thank you so much for watching Home Tips with Mira. I believe you have learned a lot and I thank you so much. Please go on YouTube and subscribe to my channel and follow me also on Facebook. And please, when the video is out, kindly share with others so that they will also know this information. It's a bye-bye from me and stay positive.